Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 5 of my Kroq-Gar campaign for supporters, where last time we invaded the Southern Waste, we kicked Kairos all over the shop, saved Tekalis. How do you feel about that, Tekalis?
Deliver your terms and I shall consider them.
Okay, how about I save your ass, your petite little elven twink bottom, and in return, you can not be a shit to me. Does that work? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so hopefully Tekalis will kind of take on... He did get kind of curb stomped by old Kairos, didn't you? Didn't you, eh? But it looks like he's going for the Lost Palace, which is nice. I need to give all of this stuff to Oxyotl, which I'm going to do, just not this turn. Gen Z Jeremy... Right. Okay, so last time we had a poll, and the poll was, do we want to kick Skrulk off? Because we know this is Skrulk over here, right? We can see the Skaven corruption. I know technically they're hidden ruins, but when you see warpstone all over the place, it's a bit of a fucking giveaway, isn't it? Anyway, so the poll was, do we kick Skrulk off of the Southern Waste? And the poll said yes, we should. We just want to I don't want to get into a protracted land war in Lostria if I can help it. But maybe if we give all this stuff to Oxyotl, it'll, like, you know, give him the impetus. Give him a little impetus. That's the plan anyway. Godzilla is continuing to hold the line. Basically, we're in a fairly good position here because we're surrounded by allies. So we've kind of given up some territory in exchange for border safety, and I think that's generally a very good idea. Fighting on all fronts is a fucking nightmare. The majority of the time, the AI will desperately try and slip armies through your lines, and they will almost always be successful. Unless you're particularly vigilant, and I'm not. I'm a lazy bastard, and I can't be bothered to be vigilant. So, just having friends all around you, generally the better option. Imminent rebellion? Oh, well... yeah, it's not massively surprising, I guess. Okay, let's head there. Now, right, you. If I give you Demon Gates... yeah, I thought you'd probably like that. I could get some money, but I'm just going to do this off the goodness of my own back, effectively. And I'm also going to give you that one. Yes. How much money would you give me? Do I need the money? Nah. Nah, we're just going to do that. We're just going to give you the settlements. I'm going to give you the settlements. I'm going to give you that one as well. With any luck, yep, we are definitely replenishing faster than we did when I owned the settlement, because this is an uninhabitable climate for me, which reduces my casualty replenishment rate by 15%, which is pretty fucking massive. And as I said in the last episode, if your ally owns the settlement, even if it's uninhabitable climate for them, and it's not for Oxyotl, right, but it doesn't matter, you will always replenish your base replenishment when you're in their territory, as long as you're replenishing. Obviously, we would be taking attrition now if it wasn't for the fact we're in the encampment stance, which is why I entered the encampment stance, because obviously we're in the Chaos Waste. Chaos Waste is rough, and because there's polar warp gates on both the north and the south. Obviously, people think about the north, right, because obviously the north is connected to the land masses, whereas the south is, well, if a Chaos Horde pops up in the Southern Waste, they just kind of wander around for a bit, punch some penguins, then wander off, because what else are they going to do? Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of attrition here, but that's fine. I'm going to rush over to go and help out Tekalis. I'm going to give you the Fate Weaver's Crevasse. Always makes me laugh. How much money would you give me for that? Yeah, I know. Would you join my war against Khemri? I mean, I don't really care. How much do you like me? Well, you really fucking like me. I did just rock up and basically save your ass for you. I'm basically a superhero. That's what I am. Good. Okay, so we got this upgrading some bits there. Upgrading some... this is the same settlement. I just keep clicking on settlements in the same province. There we go. Okay, that's all fine. Godzilla just needs to stay there for a minute. And we have... Where are we going to put an outpost? We don't really need one, seeing as, you know... we can already recruit the units that he could give us. It doesn't really make much sense, but that's fine. And the only blessed unit we've got is Blessed Skins. Literally the shit... Literally anything else is better. Anything. Blessed Skink Skirmishers. Why the fuck would you want those? They're absolute trash. I'm sorry, Skink Skirmishers, but... like, I'm sorry, Green Mario. Just, they're so bad. I see.
Horned one watches me.
I see. Yes, that is a lot of rats. That's a lot of rats. Need to raise or sack 2 settlements. We get a blessed Bastillodon. Finally, something not complete dog shits. Teclis, why? Okay, well look, I'm gonna need some help over here, obviously, because that's a fuck ton of rats right there. Why must my life be so hard? I did think maybe they've got a couple of stacks over there. Yep, they do. Yep, they do. Okay, we've got that problem to deal with. We are relatively healed up. I am going to need... I guess... that one? Okay, book it over here, because, yeah, we really do need the backup. Gen Z Jeremy, get the fuck over here. Give me some of that millennial... No, wait, Gen Z. He's not a millennial. He's Gen Z. I'm a millennial. Just barely. I have the backache to prove it. Good. Okay, that's still a metric fuck ton of rats, isn't it? Oh fuck. So many rats. It's deeply concerning, isn't it? The other problem is, of course, they can ambush me. That's a big problem. We have given Oxyotl a shit ton of stuff, though, so with any luck, he'll be able to sort of, you know, get his shit back together. But yeah, that is a lot of stuff. I mean, it depends what he has. I'm going to sort of head in this direction. That is... okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It definitely could be worse. It could be better. I was hoping those armies would be mostly clan rats. The slingers are going to be a pain in the ass because, of course, they'll just lob shit at me endlessly, and I've got nothing to really deal with that. This will give me a Skink Oracle. That's good, because then we get the Spitty Boy. The lovely Spitty Boy. Do we have any... right, okay. As long as we're in encampment stance, we get like a 75% ambush defense chance. Now, considering they get a minus 15% ambush success chance from ambushing me in normal ambush stance that they get, that means the chance of them ambushing me is fairly low. On the other hand, they could just mob me with sheer weight of numbers. And that is a lot of numbers. Like, that is quite problematic. I don't really know how I'm going to take them on. I can't really ambush because... well, it'll just be dicey. Non-aggression pact. You going to pay me for it? Yeah, you seem to be friends with the people I kind of want to be friendly with. Can I do that one? Is Khalida doing okay against Cetra? I can't tell. Why the fuck does... Kairos, what the fuck are you doing, mate? You're all over the place. Like, Holy shit. What the fuck is going on? Okay, this is somewhat... I could just try and take them all on at the same time. I could do this. So what I could do is I can move forward and then I can attack these guys. If I attack these guys, then these guys will come in from behind me, which means I can instantly jump them and eat their faces. It is decidedly taking a chance. I would much prefer you to kind of be on side to assist, but you're not going to be, and it's going to be very hard to get you on side because I can't actually remember. This is kind of the problem trying to get the AI to join in with your little fight, because it's hard to know who's going to move first or what they're going to do. I think I'm just going to have to do this alone. I'm just going, right, I'm going to join in your little fight. Give me some money, because I might need to replace some units after this. This could well be just a really fucking bad idea. It does say Pyrrhic Victory. It does say Pyrrhic Victory. It's going to kill literally every single one of my guys. But Pyrrhic Victory. So the plan has worked quite nicely in that all two Skaven armies are coming in from behind us, which is perfect. The other army over here, we just need to knock out really the Plague Claw catapults. So we do have 2 units of Blessed Chameleon Skinks, of course they are hidden, and we've also got a couple of units of Cold Ones hiding in the trees over here. Now this one should be fine. This one will probably get caught up in the dragnet and have to flee back towards where the main engagement is going to take place. But these guys should hold back until the enemy reinforcements arrive. I mean, if they were had any common sense, they would be racing to engage me as we speak to try and catch me in a trap between the two. But they're not. They're thick as mints, and as such, they will wait for their friends to turn up to get murdered before they decide to start advancing. That's not my problem, however. "15 seconds. We just barely managed to get our Saurus into position before the enemy reinforcements arrive on the battlefield, ready to get squashed. They do have a level 27 general, and Skrolk is level 26, which is actually 1 lower than this warlord, which is a bit weird. I don't think I've ever seen... I'm wondering if they stay the same level as your lord. Is that what happens? Fuck knows. Got a little lightning vortex, which proceeds to do a little bit of damage and then immediately wander off into the only place there's not Skaven. Complete bullshit. Never mind, I'll just drop a comet on and that always works. Plus, it looks amazing. Let's jam a clock. 302 kills for Rattide. Okay, looking at numbers here, we can see that the enemy outnumbers about 5 to 1 at the moment. Of course, Saurus are much better at killing the Skaven than Skaven are killing the Saurus, so we do have the upper hand. We're sneaking around behind the Plague Claw catapults. There's 2 Plague Claw catapults to deal with. If the Chameleon Skinks stay just far enough away, they can actually remain hidden because they do have... Don't you have snipe? I thought we had snipe. Maybe you don't. Okay, well apparently you don't have snipe. Never mind. But they will be able to pick off the Plague Claw catapults before they know what the hell's going on. Yep. They're almost down to about half health. And the Plague Claw catapults are breaking. However, because they've now been attacking the other Plague Claw catapult, The second Plague Claw Catapult can now spot them and will begin opening fire. We're bringing the Pokhopak cohorts to come and help, and the Coldborn Spear Riders also race back to sort of join our main force. Some Rat Ogres leading the charge, but unfortunately Rat Ogres are, as much as I love Rat Ogres, a bit shit. So the Coldborn Spear Riders will charge them and absolutely annihilate them. Like, it's not even going to be close. Those Rat Ogres are going to get absolutely shredded. I mean, they're already shredded, but they're going to get murdered. So, I mean, these guys do have another bonus versus large of 14, so that will help. Our Spear Boys are currently defending the rear of our formation so that when the enemy army arrives, they'll clash with the spears. The first sort of portion of the enemy reinforcements has been routed from the battlefield. Skrulk is almost dead. He's actually proved to be an absolute bastard to kill. I don't know why. He's not that good a melee character. He's just proved to be an absolute fucking nightmare to hit for some reason. Either way, he's now fled the battlefield. Means we can pick off the other enemy warlord. And then we can pull our forces back away from the edge there, and then more reinforcements will spawn in. This will be mostly Skaven slaves with a couple of Plague Claw catapults. Nothing too problematic to deal with. Spears need to just hold the line against that army, while the Blessed Chameleon Skinks... You know what? I didn't think much about the Blessed Chameleon Skinks, but they have actually done a solid here. They've managed to take out both of those artillery pieces, which will have saved many a lizard man life. Good job, guys. More reinforcements pouring onto the battlefield, including those Plague Claw catapults. However, this is mostly Skaven slaves, which means it's going to be easy pickings. There'll be much jam to be had. We'll target the Plague Claw catapults with the Razordon hunting pack, managing to rip those to shreds pretty easily. Comet of Cassandora is being dropped on the main enemy army just to do some damage to those big blocks of infantry. Took out a big chunk there. Ratok, how many kills have you got, you crazy bastard? There you are. 602. It's not bad. It is not bad. Managing to take out the rattling guns there, and some Skaven slaves moving in to engage. Unfortunately for them, though, they do have spears. They do have bonus versus large. Just isn't gonna do the work, is it? You hit me with a lightning, I'll hit you with the comets. And the enemy army is broken. We're going to use our cavalry to quickly mop up as many units as possible, because although we did take on, at the end, we were outnumbered over 6-1. A lot of those Skaven will have fled off the battlefield. But we will have done significant damage to them in the meantime. So the more we can kill, the less there are potentially going to be to deal with later. Okay, 6-1 odds, and we still managed to roll them, but a lot of them did survive. I mean, a lot of them died. They lost over half their army. But the replenishment isn't really going to help us that much. They might decide to hit back. They will kind of like scatter in all directions here. Some of them will head back into their own territory, but they won't replenish because they're taking attrition. It's like we could... We're going to finish you off. We'll bop you. I'm hoping we've got enough. We do have enough to get into replenishment stance. And we can't get... well, I say we can't get ambushed. We can get ambushed. With that, well, we're immune to swamp attrition. I don't think that's going to come in handy at all. But less control, that's also pretty garbage. Kroq has a terrible defeat trait. Never mind, we did get an ancient Stegodon for our little skinky boy, which is great. We've got more feral carnosaurs, potentially, and replenishment is looking not too bad. Nope, nope, yes. You get over here and come and assist. 2 skill points. I'm not surprised. Do we want to destroy the Skaven? Is that just... I guess it's just Kroq-Gar's immune to contact effects, but still, that's not the worst. I mean, that's also like a trait that only affects you. Any battle reinforcement time plus 25. Again, that may not be the... Oh, devastating flank of a purge mankind. Ooh, that could actually be quite nice. Do I want to get physical? I don't... I'm not super into that, to be honest. What do we have? We've got Super Riders. Oh, okay, we can get Rally and we can get Jungle Dominion, which is then going to make Arsaris even scarier because they just weren't scary enough. God, the Rite of Sotak is trash, isn't it? I could get Rite of Ferocity. Go on then. Go on then, why not? Let's do it. Right, we've got an ancient Stegodon. That's good, that's better than a normal Stegodon because it's older. It tells you rambling stories that don't go anywhere. He had an onion on his belt, which is the style of the times. That's the kind of thing he says. Let's go. Let's go with that one. Back when Simpsons was good. More replenished troops, yes please. Gutter fighter, absolutely. Get that good replenishment on. So you're all taking attrition damage. I don't think you are going to be in a fit state to fight us. If we get a turn of replenishment, I think we can push you back. That was a shit ton of Skaven army. Are you at war with anyone else? Come here. Okay, you're all with Bordelot, with Marcus, and with these guys. So I'm hoping, if you're down here getting your arse handed to you, I'm hoping that the other guys will be up kicking you to the curb on the other side. It looks like Teclis has managed to get his shit together again. Exactly. With any luck, they will start taking this stuff. I think Kairos has got his ass. We rolled over Kairos as well. Managed to fend him off. It was a tough fight. We took on 2 stacks at the same time, didn't we? We seem to get this a lot, isn't we? Kroq-Gar is just outnumbered, but he did great work. Managed to take out both those armies, and I think with that we've broken Kairos' back. And I'm hoping that Teclis can then deal with. If we're helping Oxyotl with Kroq, I'm hoping that Teclis can at least keep Kairos contained until we can double back, wipe him off the southern waste. And then we're going to go to those islands in the south filled with high elves, and we're going to eat them. Who's unhappy? You're unhappy. Why are you unhappy? What's wrong with you? Why the sad face? Okay, we're just gonna meander in this direction. Again, low chance of being ambushed with encamped stance on, which is handy. That'll give us time to replenish and basically just push these guys back. I suspect probably one of them has raced back to Mount Atoll and is healing up. We're going to have to keep the pressure on, though. What the fuck happened to... Wait, Oxford, what happened to your armies? Did you suicide? What the fuck happened? Your strength rank 91. That's the bot. What the fuck? What happened? What? Oh god, it's so hard to find good help these days. So hard to find good help. Well, Nice to see you building an outpost. That was aborted. Never mind. You're okay. We've met these guys. Oh, Teclis has managed to take something. Holy shit! Good job, buddy. Good fucking job. Okay, if I just right, let's go for it, boys. Let's get in there. With any luck, there's no armies because I don't want to fight the goddamn. Okay, good. Let's loot and occupy to get the replenishment. Thank you. Okay, replenishment isn't too bad at the moment because we're offsetting it with the fact that we've got our skink chief here. The skink chief gives us another 6%, so that is then reducing the amount we don't have because, of course, it's uninhabitable climate by that 6%. So that's actually looking slightly better. Good. We can then head to the never-ending chasm. The never-ending chasm. I think it's a core memory having the sphinxes with the laser eyes chop that knight in half, like, and then of course the horse in the swamp. The horse in the swamp. That was traumatic. Very traumatic. The old people in the audience know what I'm talking about. Sure, let's upgrade with that, because then we can potentially get some elf friends. Could we get any elf friends? Oh, we do have. I mean, do I want those guys? Probably not. Do I want a? Oh, don't. I mean, there's some good stuff here. You know what? I think those blessed chameleon skinks actually came in pretty clutch with the taking out the enemy artillery, so I might keep them around. The feral stegiodon, though. I think we've now got a few more dinosaurs in this army, and I'm thinking maybe we get rid of that and we get the Pale Death. And the reason we get the Pale Death is because he's got like explosive ammunition. I think that might be quite useful against the Scavy boys. So we're going to do that. We could. Oh, we could get a bone giant. We could get a bone giant. We could get a bone giant. Or a shadow with great bows. They're pretty good too. I mean, we could get Lothar and Seaguard. That is an option. We could bring Gen Z Jeremy down here. And I mean, I genuinely could like get a bone giant. I'm going to get a bone giant. Who doesn't want a bone giant in their life? Exactly. There's no good reason not to have a bone giant in your life. Do you want a giant with a bone? Yes, of course you do. Obviously. I'm going to be honest. I'm not massively concerned about our diplomatic relations with the Warherd of the One Eye. So, seems like a fairly obvious choice to make. Right, we're going to race down here. And with any luck, there's no one home. There is not. Good. I will take you. And I will give you this one. Never let it be said I don't give you anything. I mean, you would literally confederate with me right now, but I don't want you. You are, despite everything I've seen so far, probably better off for me. I mean, for one, I don't want this territory down here, right? This is garbage for me. I do not want this. Oh, come on, Teclis. Teclis, can you please just kill Kairos?
There is no limit to my power.
Well, I would argue that there definitely seems to be a limit to your power, and it's being vaguely competent. Honest to God. I swear. I swear to God. I do... Yeah. Yeah, I do like my Cold One Riders. What can I say? I like my Raptors. Let's get training. And I am going to go... Do I need to be a guerrilla fighter? I guess so. I guess. Right, we'll give the never-ending to Oxyotl next turn. Hopefully head on to the Godless Crater. Kick him out of that. With any luck, I'm hoping that... So you're now strength rank 24. You're now strength rank 24, which is, you've lost 2 settlements, which is a set. I was really hoping his other enemies would be taking chunks out of him, but I feel like I'm being let down. Well, okay, I guess that's not a huge problem. It's not going to take too much out of my time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where are they? God. Oh, God. Right. We need to deal with this problem. Need to nip this in the fucking bud, don't we? Okay, we'll move on the Godless Crater. Rip it to pieces. Oh, crap. There you are. God. I swear this campaign, they just seem to keep putting stuff directly in front of me. Oh no, it's Savage Orcs! Where are they? Oh, right next to you. Enjoy! Son of a bitch. Do we have anything else I could stick in this army? Like, I don't know, I kind of want something that's quite fast moving. I mean, it's not ideal, but this army is very quick on its feet. Or long range. The Bone Giant's both, because he's got a speed of 30. Well, actually, the speed of 32 is pretty shit. Alright, I stand corrected. Still, the idea is that he's going to move quite fast. I'm amazed that this guy's still alive. I'm amazed this guy won't give me an agreement. He's being very coy, isn't he? You'll give me... Okay, I will take both of that.
Can I assist?
Not really, no. Okay, we need to deal with... Kairos is proving to be a massive pain in the arse. Because fuck, he's back with what is in that army? I don't know. Right, well, we need to deal with this. Then we need to deal with that. And then we need to go and deal with Kairos again. Yes, we will upgrade you. Does the Fortress of Dawn has... It does have some defences. The garrison cities get from outposts is very wildly different, isn't it? If you have a Skaven outpost, you literally get clan rats and Skaven slaves. Completely fucking useless. Whereas the Lizardmen one is you get Saurus and a Bastillodon. Both very, very useful. I don't know... There was obviously no balanced path, or they gave the outposts garrison stuff to like a team of people and they didn't check with each other. Oh, finally you offer me a non-aggression pact. Holy shit. Yeah, well, I mean, that was almost certainly going to happen, wasn't it? Imminent rebellion. The Ice Fire Plane. Well, yeah, I mean, again, you are... Is there anyone... What the fuck happened to those armies? Did they die? Okay, you're a seasoned campaigner. That's pretty legit. Not gonna lie. We need to deal with the Beastmen. They're a problem. I will... Oh, because there's no link between the two. Oh, shit. Okay, well, if a rebellion spawns, I'll just squash it. I mean, when a rebellion spawns, I'll just squash it. Because, again, there's definitely going to be a rebellion. At least we've managed to, like, roll over Kroq. He's still strength rank 13, though. He's got 17 settlements. 18, 19, 20. So, yeah, the only thing he's lost is the stuff that I've taken off him. I was, you know, if all of his armies are down here, surely his other enemies must be making ground. Nope, better not. Nope, not a sausage. Not a sausage. I'm just going to tick you because I don't think I have to really care anymore. Yeah, that's fine. That'll spawn. I'll squash it. Job is a good one. I'm not going to repair buildings because I'm just going to give all of this to thingy-majig. What's it? Oxyotl. That's it. I'm just going to give all of this to Oxyotl. Go, here you go. Enjoy. Knock yourself out. Have fun. Try not to die. I'll come back in 10 turns and find that Skrulka's just taken everything off him. For some reason. Never mind. I will... Skaven Corruptional Provinces, I don't... Mind you, missile strength is... I don't... Yeah, I don't really care. Okay. Hello, rebels. Goodbye, rebels. Let's take the cash. Is that actually going to touch the sides? Probably not. Right, okay, never. Right, the Shredder of Lustria and the Thunderous One. More replenishment, which is good. We know there's beastmen out here in them bar hills. So we're going to march to the Never-Ending Chasm. That will shore up. I don't really know what to do. You'll probably like head over here, or maybe you'll sail back up north. I don't know. It's just wildly concerning that my allies seem to be fucking useless. In fairness, they've taken the Lost Palace. I can't see Kairos. Oh no, there is. I can't see Kairos anymore. No, he's definitely there. But they have managed to like take some of this. Kairos no longer has a home in the Southern Wastes. He's just like surrounded by people who hate his fucking guts.
The woods of Athelloren welcome you.
Thank you.
Deliver your message.
Do you want to join my war? A little bit? Close? How close? Distance, 5.8. Alright. No, I'm not going to threaten you because that's just not going to work. Fine. Fine. I mean, it makes no fucking sense, but fine. Do you... My little chum. What, okay, how about this? I declare war on those guys. You declare war on those guys. I pay you some money. 5 grand. Alright, fucking do it. Do it. That way, hopefully, together... You just squash the last few armies. You won't have any... I mean, with any luck, this army is mostly blue horrors and absolute trash. That's the dream. I'm tempted to go just... You know, I'm going to just go destroy Skaven, because then that makes you immune to contact effects. So you never have to worry about it. I mean, not there's many contact effects that are necessarily hugely problematic. But it's, you know, nice to know, isn't it? Oh, we can get interpreting the old one's meaning. There we go. What did they mean when they blew up the Polar Warp gates? What does "oh fuck" mean? There's just a lot of screaming here. What could they mean by this? Fucking useless assholes. I knew you'd be back. Is that all you've got? Is that it? Is this just ruins? So I can recolonize that. Tell you what if I scamper over here and we'll do a little ambush. Gen Z Jeremy, you've actually got basically a stack. What could I give you? You know what? I'm going to give you the Shredder of Lustria just for shits and giggles. It's not a very good unit. It's awfully big. It doesn't really do very much. It's just massive and bulbous. Holy shit. I'm fairly sure that's Kairos shenanigans. It must be. Okay, at least Tekalis seems to be doing very well for himself, and Kairos is holding on by his fucking fingertips. His little finger feathery claws. Okay, I'm just going to... No, I'm not going to give that to you yet. Let's just hold onto it for a sec. Well, lessen corruption for all the good that's going to do. My concern is, as soon as I give this stuff, they're just going to take it all back. So if we let these guys take the gauntlet, yeah, so they're going to take that. That's fine. Because what the fuck? So you just sacked it and ran away. Why? Did you spot me? A regional power. Lovely, Skaven. And of course, you're just far enough away that I can't reach you. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to try and ambush you over there. What have you got in this army? It looks like it's mostly trash. Right, if I hop out there and ambush as well, see if we can lure you in. Do you want to be friends? I feel like we can be friends. Should we be friends? Let's be friends. Then we can see what's up. We can see what you're up to. You can see what... Okay. Oh, what? You know what? Zlatland looks like they're actually going to take out Kairos. Holy shit. Good job, guys. Kairos is just floating about in the ocean, not doing very much.
You cannot deceive.
Right, let's see if we can get this ambush on. Godzilla's just done a fucking amazing work there. I genuinely think a lot of AI armies just don't know how to reach us, so they're just not bothering. Again, this isn't... I'm just going to bypass on that because it's money that I don't really want to spend. Okay, I think that's probably close enough. I don't think you're going to be able to escape us. There we go. And this is the only way I would... A Pyrrhic victory. Are you shitting me? Against that? Okay. Honestly, I think Auto-Resolve is being very mean to me at the moment. This is going to be a slaughter. This isn't even a full army. What are they thinking? Haven't they got storm vermin? It's not like they've got a shit ton of weapon teams or anything. They've got dinosaurs. Well, never mind. Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. So first things first, obviously we need to kill off those weapon teams, which means sending the dinos to smash through the front line of storm vermin, which is very easy for them. The storm vermin obviously going to prove no defense, and then the dinosaurs jump on the weapon teams. The weapon teams are busy running away from dinosaurs. They're not shooting at me. So far so good. We've also got the Cold One Riders currently running down the Night Runners. So the rear line of the Skaven is currently being shredded. And that's very important. If you knock out the rear Skaven line, basically, they're then easy pickings. Because the Storm Vermin are definitely not going to win against Saurus. So it's just a matter of time at that point. You've won the battle. Lock down the weapon teams, you've won the battle. We do need to take out the enemy general, the Grey Seer. He does have a potion of healing, but we've been using the Razordon hunting pack to do as much damage as possible. And now both Kroq-Gar and Tarask are on their way to go and rip him to pieces. Unfortunately, they get tied up with some storm vermin trying to run away from them, and they get into eating them instead. The Skaven army has been just annihilated. They've lost half their numbers already. Very few rats left. They are still managing to rally and come back to the fight, albeit briefly. A few rattling gunners managing to get some shots in there for all the good it's going to do them. Some weapon teams there managing to rally. It's a case of trying to hunt down the Skaven. At least the rallying ones. Take them out. Try and kill them off. Obviously this army has already retreated once, which means they're dead basically. This is... well, we don't need to run them down basically is what I'm trying to say here. We don't need to run them down. They're dead anyway. I didn't think that looked like a Pyrrhic victory personally, but far be it from me. Right, let's get some replenishment. I was a little bit worried they might just start sending... Oh, hello. Hello there. What are you doing here? Valiant defeat... What the fuck is going on? I mean, I know I've just got a shit ton of raptors here, but I've also got, you know, a bone boy. I mean, I know he's Gen Z Jeremy, but still. Don't underestimate him. Getting some nice early hits in there. Ooh, good shot. Just doing a bit of a number. I mean, the fact they blobbed up there, very nice. Although I think we're mostly doing damage to the Skaven spears, Skaven slave spears, which is not really that useful. Still, you know, doing a little bit of damage there. I won't complain with that. We've got the Illyrian Reaver archers out on the flank. I mean, I guess we just want to do as much damage as possible to them as they advance is probably key. How much damage does the bone boy? Holy shit, he's on 96 kills. Are you shitting me? It's way more than I thought. Yikes. I mean, they do have almost 2,000 rats. So these guys obviously halberds, which means they have no shields, but they are quite heavily armoured, so the Illyrian Reaver archers just need to stay away from them and keep whittling them down with missile fire. As you can see, it's not doing huge amounts of damage, but it is doing damage. We're going to try and take out the Blight Plague Priests. Blistit. So obviously killing him. They've got a few characters here which could potentially be quite nasty. This guy obviously is level 27. That's problematic for us. The flyers are going on behind. They did send some units after us for no particular reason. I mean, what are they going to do? They're all melee units. They're not going to chase my flyers around, are they? Bit weird. Never mind. The raptors are swinging wide. Now, they do have reasonably good charge bonus, and they've got pretty good weapon strength, along with some pretty good armor piercing there. Their melee attack and defense is pretty low, but they do actually not bad armor. At 90 armor, they're as armored as a storm vermin. And then, of course, we've got the Shredder of Lustria, who is... he gets -8 leadership. There we go. So this guy does... I mean, he's got good melee attack. He's got good weapon strength. I'm hoping to use him to, like, hunt down the enemy generals and stuff. Enemy characters, including the enemy general. I think we've already done some reasonably good damage to the enemy army. We just need to, you know, pick off the enemy characters, try and surround and annihilate what's left of the enemy army. Things like the storm vermin. We need to whittle them down with the archers and then send the the feral cold ones in to nom them. Obviously, they will do some good damage to us because they are anti-large, and these guys are large. But we can use Jeremy to sort of try and heal ourselves up. The cohort of Sotek are getting absolutely annihilated, but I kind of suspect that might happen. They're just a very squishy unit, unfortunately. The Colossodon Hunters are ripping those rattling guns to pieces, which is fantastic because those guys could be problematic. I should have kept these guys under control, moved them away from this. They should have been used to like hunt down potentially like enemy characters and stuff, because again, they've got a lot of armor piercing, lot of weapon strength, good melee attack. Could well have been used to hunt those down. Instead, I get them into combat with some Stormborn with halberds. That's a terrible idea. Of course, they are a large target, although they did just plague stream themselves, so there is that. The Umbral Tide could potentially be very useful if we can use them to sort of take out large blobs of Skaven. That could work out quite nicely. The Storm Vermin over there have been dealt with. We mentioned to hunt down other units of isolated Storm Vermin. Looking at the balance of power, it does look like it is in our favour. Number of Skaven are dropping very, very rapidly, but you can see that we have been reduced down to 400 guys. That's not great. On the other hand, we have halved the enemy army. They've almost halved them. Again, the Feral Cold ones are certainly not bad, but they're not a unit you particularly probably want to rely on, so making the entire army... I mean, this army was meant to reinforce. It wasn't meant to fight by itself. But, you know, needs must. The enemy general is fleeing away. Unfortunately, he's almost certainly going to rally, and then we're going to have to do something about him because he will be probably behind the line. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to hunt down Gen Z Jeremy. I mean, Jeremy can't really do very much at the moment. He's managed to get 10 kills. He's done some healing. He doesn't have very many spells, and of course, being on a mobility scooter and being incredibly lazy, because obviously he's Gen Z, and not having a good work ethic and that kind of shit, he is limited in usefulness at the moment. Looks like I was wrong. Ian? I think his name's Ian. Ian is going for the Bone Giant, which I'm not super into. The Bone Giant, I mean, you know, reasonable melee attack. Not bad weapon strength, but still. We need to get the Where are you? Shredder, get in here. Stop dicking about with it. What the fuck are you... What? Oh no, go away. Leave my artillery alone, you piece of shit. Come here. No, you bastard. Right, we need to finish him. If we can kill the enemy general, I think we're going to break the rest of this army. There's not much left of it. In fact, we've almost got the same numbers, which is terrible when you're a Skaven. If you've got the same number as the enemy, you're having a bad time. Or you're playing Throt. So it's only ever those two things. Oh, the problem with the Shredder, he's so big. You need to lose some weight, mate. You're too big. You're chonky. He's a big boy. Can't quite... Oh, no, he's being attacked. What the fuck is this? Warp grinders? The shit? Just get him. All right, Gen Z Jeremy's coming. He's helping out. He's doing some lasers. I was entirely wrong about his work ethic. He's got it. There we go. The enemy army is broken, and of course, because they were marching... Well, they're all dead now, aren't they? There we go. That wasn't too bad. I mean, yes, okay, we did lose the cohort of Sotek, but never mind. I'm going to take the money. You know, I'm going to take the money. I'm going to take the money. Okay, that's 2 rat armies dead. There's like another one right over there. It does feel like Oxyotl is just going to get hit from all sides.
Speak, be quick, for the blight in you.
See, you're still strength rank 16. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely quite potent. God, the Caravan of Blue Roses is strength rank 4. Clan Moors is strength rank 2. That could be an issue, couldn't it? That could be an issue. Also, Scarbrand looks to be... I mean, he's not cute. Well, he's not doing that well. Clan wars could be an issue. It might be that we don't have to take out Kogath. Kogath may die of his own accord. In fact, he has died of his own accord. Right, so we need to... Okay, Clan Morse is going to be a problem because they're big, aren't they? Right, okay. So we need to kill off the Oracle. Now, the Oracles of Singe are basically dead already, right? So that's fine. Exiles of Khorne is, again, should be fine. Although it does... Oh, shit.
This is forbidden.
Ah, nuts. Godzilla? Oh no. Oh no. I was like, Kalida's gonna do great. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. God, you went up 3 skill points. I'm not surprised, to be honest. What do we want here? We can't get that right now. Winds of Magic Power Reserve. I mean, you don't have any spells to cast. Tell you what, if we do this and we buff up Earth Blood. I mean, getting you some semi-decent units would be probably the best option, but at the moment, can we march back into the Godless Crater? We can. Okay, that'll shore up the public order and also give us replenishment, which is good. Right, we've got some issues to deal with. I can't believe Kalida's getting her ass handed to her. Just... actual physical pain. Ooh, a forbidden rod. How do we do that? Kill that guy. Yeah, no, we're going to have to do that considering he's literally on my border now. I don't have time. I need to race up there to fend him off. Oh, I should have built defences, but I was foolhardy. I was young and foolhardy. Alright, I'll get those guys in an army, and with any luck, they will be in a reasonable place to fend them off. Let us give you stuff. I'm going to give you that one, and I'm going to give you that one. Okay. Okay, and now we book it in this direction. It looks, I mean, I feel like they're not doing too badly there, and it looks like Tekalis has managed to secure that. It seems like Tic-Tac-Toe is kicking the shit out of Kairos. So at least, you know, we have some things going for us. There are some things going for us. That's great. What's not great is this fucking bullshit. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. The poll for next time. The poll for next time is going to be where are we sending Gen Z, Jeremy and Kroq-Gar? Are we going to maybe like create a little beachhead for Oxyotl? Maybe try and cause Skrulk enough damage that maybe his other enemies can finish him off. I don't... How many settlements? He's still got 17 settlements, so his other enemies have not taken the advantage there. But do we want to go and land, maybe take the capes, maybe take the peninsula, allow Oxyotl some breathing room? Or do we want to immediately head up to try and deal with Cetra? Or do we want to continue cleansing the Southern Wastes, assured that Godzilla will be able to hold the line? That is going to be the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.